Hi friends, welcome to a brand new episode of my channel Banter. Where are we today? Yes, you guessed it right. We are here at yet another engineering marvel, the Al Bayt Stadium. The opening match of 2022 FIFA World Cup will be held here, which will be witnessed by more than 60,000 spectators. Al Bayt. Bayt means a tent in Arabic. This historically goes back to the nomadic culture of Arabs when they used to stay in the tents, build tents, and also you can see the street lamps are made in the form of the sewing needles. So it's really a good marvel which have given importance to small or minute details. A very good technological thing about this stadium is the tent. It is built in a way that the temperature inside the can be maintained without an external resource. Another good thing is this is built by keeping future in mind. What is it? The tier 1 gallery, it can be completely dismantled and taken to another country, and it can be used in developing nations. Wow, that's great, right? So that is the Al Bayt Stadium. Having said that, are we here only for that? Of course no. We are here to review a red hot beauty, the Chevrolet Blazer. But before going into the car, let me throw some light on what GM is, General Motors. General Motors, as we see now, is one of the largest automotive brands. If you look back into the heritage, they have a heritage of more than 100 years. Do you know that many of the technologies and features that other manufacturers use now were invented by GM? For example, the automatic transmission that we have, independent suspension, first turbocharged engine in a vehicle, in a car, first solar powered car, first electric starter. These are some of the examples of the inventions of General Motors. After founding in 1908, many other brands were also included in General Motors, say GMC, Chevrolet, Cadillac, Oldsmobile, and some other Chinese brands are also now included in General Motors. Even though General Motors have started retreating from different parts of the world, they are still the technology leaders. They are also mentors for different other manufacturers, right? Also with the introduction of electric vehicle technology, which is GM, not just GM, all the manufacturers are now into electric vehicles. And maybe in next 10 to 15 years, we might completely say bye-bye to the gasoline and other diesel engines, SI or compression ignition engines. So I think, like other manufacturers, GM also will stay as one of the market leaders. Okay, so without any delay, let's look at the Chevrolet Blazer. So this is the Blazer which GM introduced in 2019. Don't compare it with the old K5 Blazer which was introduced back in 1969. That was built on a complete different platform of a pickup. But this is a crossover mid SUV, which will also tend to be a family SUV later when I tell you about the details. So looking at the design of the Blazer, it's completely sporty, and it has taken the new generation headlamp theory of getting it down to the front fascia here, and this is just daylight running lamp. All are LED lamps that is provided in this vehicle. Here you can see this is the RS version of the Blazer. We have LT, 2LT, 3LT, RS and premium versions of the same Blazer. This is the RS version which I have taken for the review today. Here if you see in RS with that logo and the black bow tie and the black grille, it really gives a good sporty look at the front with a lot of black chromes that is fitted in the front of the vehicle. Also on the bonnets you can see the character lines that is running across from here towards the back of the vehicle. Looking the Blazer from the side, it is a 4.8 meters long car. So compared to the Ford Edge, it is a bit longer. Compared to Murano, it is a little shorter. But I think for a mid-size SUV, crossover SUV, this is pretty good length. Looking at the sides also, you can see as I told you, the character lines design. The GM has given it a neat and a sleek design, so the character lines go back towards all through the back. It's very windy down here, and we also have good alloy wheels. RS comes with a 20-inch. I think we have an option also to upgrade it to 21-inch wheel. Coming to the rear side of the Blazer, we can see full LED lamps. The tail lamps are full LED. We also have two cameras here, one for the rear view mirror, which I'll explain to you a little later when you go to the interior of the vehicle. Then we have the camera for the 360 degrees, and twin exhaust tips only for the RS version, rectangular tips for the RS version, and the black Blazer nameplate, and it's an all-wheel drive vehicle also, which I'll explain to you a little later, and the black bow tie.
We have got an electric tailgate and ample space at the back. If you roll down the two second row seats of this 5-seater, you get enough space. We are done with the exterior of the Blazer. This is the key to get into the interior. The key has a start-stop button and a lift gate button. And this is the feel when we go towards the Blazer to open it and look at it. There is a button to open and close. There is no sensor behind the handle. We open the Blazer, and this is what we see inside, with leather seats and the sporty interior.
So this is the interior of our Blazer. If I press the start button up there, boom, goes the V6.
The cluster theme can be easily changed from sport to touring using the right hand side steering wheel controls. Here using the buttons or this roller. It's a really easy thing to do. Here on the left hand side, you can see the adaptive cruise control mode, the power collision gap adjustment, heating adjustment of the wheel, and as I told you, the right hand controls for the cluster settings with buttons and roller. On the door, you can arrange the position of your seat. There are two memory positions. What I really love is the circular air vents around it. You have the dial to adjust the temperature. You can see the temperature is being adjusted on the screen. You have seat cooling, you have seat warming for both passenger and the driver, and it really looks neat. The center console really looks nice, and it's a dual AC system both sides. And yes, coming to the infotainment system with Bose speakers, 8-inch diagonal GM screen with the GM navigation system, very effective. And that's cute. And you have also got the auto start and stop system of the engine when you stop at the traffic to improve the efficiency of the vehicle. Something else I liked is the glove box button. When you press the glove box, will open it for you, but you have to close it by your hand. That's a good option. Here is our sporty gear lever of the Blazer with the red stitches on it, which gives a sporty and a premium luxury look to the gear lever and the center console itself. And here is the dial to change the mode of the vehicle from two-wheel to all-wheel drive system, or sport mode, or trailer mode, or off-road mode. The all-wheel drive system is a double clutch system with the electronic limited step differential, which is a GM technology. It is suggested that to use the all-wheel drive system whenever required. If you drive all-wheel drive system at highway, which is of no use, which will really heat up your all-wheel drive system, and it might hinder some features. So better or be careful always to use all-wheel drive system whenever required. And it is not a part-time, it is a full-time when you shift into it. So always not to forget to switch it back to the two-wheel drive system. The Blazer is equipped with a blind spot detection system. If there is a vehicle on your blind spot, there will be yellow warnings given on your side view mirrors. And this is a rear view mirror with a camera attached at the rear. If you have poor visibility on the rear side of your vehicle, this is very useful. And yes, of course, the panoramic sunroof.
Coming to the rear of the Blazer, there is enough leg space. The seat is, the passenger is really sitting comfortably in the front. The seat is really at the back, and still there is enough space for a 180 centimeter tall man to sit. Good leg room. I have good thigh space. Shoulder room is okay kind of, and there is enough headroom. There is a holder. There is a reading lamp down there, and if you want seat heating, it is available here as a button. What other thing is that we have an armrest and the 2 cup holders available at the rear. We have 2 AC vents, 2 charging station, 1 C and 1 USB, and 1 230 volt charging port is also available. So the rear is really comfortable, good enough for long drives.
The 360-degree camera that is available on the infotainment screen is really effective or useful while you're parking in the front or rear. You have different views to be selected, so you can see your car on the screen. It's a really good option. The RS Blazer has leather appointed seats with electric seat on passenger and driver side.
So let's see what is under the hood here. We have got for the Blazer, yes, the V6 3.6 variable valve timing engine. This is one of the phenomenal Chevy engine that we have got, which used to run in the Camaro. It did run like a SUV Camaro, but are we up to the mark? That answer leave up to you. So this is coupled with a 9-speed automatic transmission by Chevrolet or say General Motors. As I said, you crisp gear shift and very efficient. The gear shift happens without any delay. That is something which I have noticed during the drive. And the engine is also very reactive, you know. You give the gas and you feel it. The only thing is, because of the weight of the vehicle, you might not feel that pump, or you might not feel that adrenaline rush when you are sitting inside the car. That is because of the heaviness of the vehicle, but otherwise the engine is quite peppy and quite powerful.
0 to 100 in 6.2 seconds.
So now what we can see is the vehicle is running on adaptive cruise control mode. I have set the speeds to say 119, and I have also adjusted the gap between me and the front vehicle to say medium. Yeah, and you can also see that lane departure warning with lane keep is also active. So I'm taking off my hands, and when it touches the other line, it is coming back. It's steering back. So we have to hold the steering back again after 10 seconds. So for 10 seconds, for example, you get into some sleep, or accidentally you feel tired and something like that, it helps you. It actually steers back and put you in the, it's not lane following assist, it's lane keep assist. Now what we can see is there is a car in front of us, okay, and you can see my foot. I am not using my foot. My speed is set at 119, but the vehicle in the front is going in a speed less than that. So the vehicle, our car, is decelerating or braking and maintaining a speed which is safe to follow the car. So the distance which we adjusted, the gap between our car and the front car, it's adjusted here. So it keep or maintain that distance between our car and the front car. Now I'll show you something else. Now, for example, I am gonna change lane. Okay, I'm changing lane. Now you can see the car accelerates automatically, and it goes to the set speed of 190. Cool feature. So that's a new Blazer of Chevrolet. I hope you guys liked the car and liked my video. If you liked my video, just click on the like button. If you didn't like it, just click on the dislike button. If you like it, also subscribe and share with your friends. Okay, so you guys enjoy the video. I'm gonna have a drive with the Blazer. See you in the next video. Bye. It's a windy day here in Qatar, and there is a lot of cross